Hello, this is Just My Opinion UK, bringing you the Rolex Submariner, reference 114060. This is the 40mm case Rolex non-date Submariner with the 3130 in-house Rolex movement. Now, just doing a bit of an in-detail review of the watch. Owned it a couple of days now. Some of you may know that I'm really into my Rolexes. Well, I'm saying really into my Rolexes. I've wanted a Rolex for some time. I'm heavily into my Omegas more than anything. But the Rolex was always sort of a bit of a pursuit for me. Wanted to get my hands on a Rolex. So managed to get the No Date Sub, pre-owned. This is a 2016 model. So really, really nice quality watch. You can see there in really, really good condition. It's an October 2016 model. In really good condition. It's the ceramic bezel. You can see if you catch the light there, it's in really good condition. There's no obvious marks on the watch. Now, this watch retails for £5,450 UK British sterling. Obviously, you can get this anywhere in the world, but £5,450 British sterling. I purchased this watch pre-owned, 4 months old, for £5,000 British sterling. So really, really good purchase. These Rolex Submariners, they are as good as money in the bank. So I'm just going to move the light a little so you can see it better. It's the screw down crown, waterproof up to 300 meters, which is 1,000 feet. It's got the flat sapphire crystal. Obviously non-display back as the standard Submariner is. Really nice bracelet. The bracelet starts off at 20mm and it actually shapes down as it goes towards the clasp, so which means it fits really, really nicely on your wrist. It doesn't feel like a large watch. It's actually 40mm, so it is, I suppose it's smaller than the Seamaster, but because it's got the quite wide lugs, it does feel more masculine. So it is a nice size watch where it wears on the wrist very, very well. Very, very nice quality bracelet. Now, it should be mentioned that this bracelet, you can just see the Rolex there. This Rolex has the bracelet with the glide lock system. So to show you how that works, basically it saves you changing links. So if you want, say for instance you change it and you put your glide lock to that position, you can wear the watch. But then if it's a hot day, your wrist is bigger, you can pull it out and you can move the glide lock out to its maximum position, clip it down, and then the watch is larger. So I assume it's designed for going over wetsuits and things. Really, really good feature. Saves you having to add links. Just on the links, actually, it's worth mentioning that these links are actually screws. They're not they're not just the push bars like they were in the previous model. So the push link's really, really good. Sorry, the screw link's really, really good. Much easier to change the links. It's a really, really nice stainless steel case. The metal used, the stainless steel used, is actually a special stainless steel that is it's the 904L stainless steel that Rolex uses. This is sort of more in the high technology with the aerospace and chemical industries, etc. So it's a very, very sort of high grade stainless steel that's used. So really, really nice quality, really nice quality. Like I said, I'm into my Omegas more than any other watch. The Rolex Submariner No Date is one of the few watches that I decided to buy that wasn't Omega. Usually I stick to what I know. With the Rolex, it was one that I always wanted. Just loved it from the day I first saw it. And eventually I managed to get my way to purchasing one. Now, I've had, a particularly good year with my business, and things have gone my way. I've had a tough few years setting my business up. This year, business has gone well. Things have gone my way, and I've without bragging, I've done reasonably well for myself this year. So I thought it's time to buy a Rolex. Not because I'm one of the people who buy a Rolex with an ego. It's just because I wanted to buy something that would sort of commemorate the struggles that I've gone through to get to where I am. I've not been a silver spoon person. Everything I've done has been off my own back. And this last year or so, things have just really been going my way. With work, my wife is expecting our first child. I've been through some personal issues, some even some anxiety issues that have been triggered through losses in my life, and I've managed to fight my way through these things. And as I say, work and things have been going really, really well. So yeah, I thought, to hell with it, I'm going to buy myself a Rolex. I've wanted one for a long time. I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to purchase one. I wanted the no-date sub because the no-date sub, as you will probably know, is the traditional Submariner from the 50s. And Rolex haven't done a great deal different to that Submariner. Obviously, they've given it a different movement, an up-to-date movement. They've given it the ceramic dial, which is really, really nice. They've made the lugs slightly different on the edge. They've made it a bit more masculine, but the essence of the original Submariner is there, definitely. When you see this and you compare it to an original 1950s sub, you can definitely see it's definitely, the heritage is definitely there. It's 120 click bezel. Obviously, it just goes the one way. So it's 120 clicks. I have been sad enough to actually sit and count them, so I can confirm it is 120 clicks. So I really should get some gloves for doing this. I'll leave fingerprints all over. But yeah, case, the stainless steel, everything really, really nice. Like I said, I purchased this pre-owned, mainly because there is a large waiting list with Rolex at the moment. It's about 3 months to purchase this watch. So I managed to jump the waiting list. I got a 4-month-old watch, saved £450 on the new price. I've had it at the Rolex boutique to make sure it's authentic. I've checked all the things myself, checking the serial number, which is on the inside around here. There is also, at the 6 o'clock position, you can't see it in the camera, and it'll be nearly impossible for me to show you, but at the 6 o'clock position, there is a tiny, you can just see it in the video. Can you see a little crown? The little Rolex logo just above the made, where it says Swiss made, there's a little crown. You can just see that, which is a really cool little feature. So yeah, you can just see that there. Sorry, I didn't think the camera would pick that up, to be honest. But yeah, it's a really, really nice quality watch. Looks fantastic on the wrist. A perfect size for daily use. So just a nice, ideal if you've got a shirt on, jumper on, anything like that. It's just a nice, flat watch. Doesn't sit too proud. Everything about it just feels quality. The movement, I believe, is very, very good movement. It's got a 48-hour reserve. So it's got a good reserve time on it on a full charge. Obviously, it's an automatic watch. So it's not quartz. It's not solar. It's a Rolex in-house built automatic movement. Now, I would always recommend people, doing the research before purchasing a watch. Pre-owned is the way to go if you're confident in what you're buying. I've researched these enough to sort of, get an idea of what I'm doing. Before you purchase one, I would recommend you look into them, because I would think Rolex is probably the most forged and faked watch in history. Everybody wants a Rolex, and there is plenty of people who are willing to make them on the cheap to sell to those people. Sorry, it looks like there's a lot of marks on the watch, but there isn't. It is all just fingerprints and what have you. I should really get some gloves for doing this. So yeah, I would recommend, if you can purchase pre-owned, it's always advisable. You do get a much better deal on a pre-owned watch than what you would do on a brand new. Having said that, you can purchase this watch for $5,450, and if you wanted to sell a few days later, you'll probably get your money back, because like I say, the pre-owned market is very strong. The residual value on these watches is very strong. The prices just they just go mad on these watches, and it's because they are so difficult to get hold of. There is such a waiting list for this watch. People just go mad for it. So the second-hand price for them is very strong. They make fantastic investable watches. You can buy one of these. You can wear this watch for 5 years and sell it in 5 years' time and make a profit. It's one of the few watches you can probably say that for. There isn't many watches you can own, use, enjoy, and then sell on to make a profit in a few years' time. Most of them, Omega, brands like that, they drop in price, such as Tag. You're going to lose you're going to lose 2/3 of your money. You're going to be lucky to sell it for 1/3 of what you purchased it for. The Rolex Sub, you can pretty much get your money back. So it's as good as currency. It's as good as having money on your wrist. It's just, if you ever get tight for money and you need to sell it, you can always replace it. They are, you can get hold of them. You just got to be patient. So you can replace them, and they're easy to cash in. People are always wanting a non-date sub. So for that reason, I think it's cool. It's a sought after model. It's lovely quality, fantastic on the wrist, a great day-to-day watch. The bracelet, as I say, fits to the wrist absolutely beautifully. The clasp, absolutely first class with the glide lock system. Everything about the watch just feels right. It's a great watch. If you are buying pre-owned, like I did, I made sure that I got the original box, the outer box, the warranty card, the instruction manual. I even obtained the original purchase receipt from the owner. I rang up the company, the jewellers who the original owner bought the watch from, and cross-referenced the receipt with them to make sure it was all genuine, which it was. So do your homework and get the watch checked out. I took delivery of this watch a couple of days ago, and I took it to my Rolex boutique just for them to check as well, because the watch was covered by a money-back guarantee. So I took it to get it verified, and they verified that it is genuine. So I was perfectly happy. You can see there, nice flat sapphire crystal. It's not domed in any way. So I just thought I'd do this quick video just to show you a few more. Obviously, there's some more videos on my channel about the Rolex Sub. Just thought I'd do this one just for a bit more information for you and a few more close-up shots. So please subscribe to my channel. Look out for my other vids. There are plenty of other videos on the channel. So this is Just My Opinion UK. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's a nice watch? Do you think I've made a mistake? Yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching.